Trying to catch up to everything here. Get all my stuff moved around. Never seems to be enough time of the day to get everything done I want to get done. But that's the idea, is just to try to keep moving and get done what you can. So today, went and checked the fish trap. Everybody's bait in there, so nothing's showing up. But I haven't really had the time slotted for it. I did a little mowing. I did a little yard security. So I had a sensor up by the driveway, and it was only linked up to one of my receivers. So I was able to go and get them linked up to the other two. So then we can hear somebody pulling in from all three areas of the house. It's one of those things, once I kind of started to restudy the direction, but I may have made a mistake. So today's going to be a quick and easy breakfast. This is bacon and eggs. And of course I'll throw some green peppers in there because I have lots of them, and I'm going to take some jalapenos to work and drop them off for anybody who wants them. And I want to still get to the gym. So, okay, Ken, how we doing? Thanks for joining in. But I still want to make it to the gym today. I didn't have the motivation in the morning, so what I did is I got other stuff done that I usually wait until the afternoon to do. So even though it's like, oh man, okay, I go to the gym first thing in the morning, I worked out in the yard, I did some stuff around the house, got some things set up. So not a total loss. And that's what you got to do. Sometimes you just got to say, okay, it's plan A is not working, let's go to plan B. So I'm going to throw some bacon on there. Now yesterday I did first I tried to do a premiere, but it went instantly on me and I didn't know it. It wasn't supposed to, but it did. But I went to Hy-Vee where I get all these good cuts of meat. And they had bourbon bacon. And I was like, oh yeah. So I picked up 4 pounds of it. And I picked up a lot of pork chops. And I'm going to cook them tomorrow because my sweetie has tomorrow off, so I can do it. What else we got here? We got Okie Con. I got Hike Cole. How's it going? Going well. It's Monday, and not my favorite day of the week, but it's a day. And I'm just going to sit there and get some food in me really quick. I had a big nutritious shake earlier today. I don't do a lot of those, but I do them when I know I need some energy and some calories, and I don't really have the time to do the full-blown cooking like I am now. I got rid of my satellite TV. So I had DirecTV. I've been wanting to get rid of it just because I used to watch One American News. I like that news, and they got rid of it. Said, oh, it's fake news. You got CNN on there, folks. Don't talk to me about that. So now I was watching Newsmax. Newsmax was doing well, and then they took Newsmax off for a while, and then actually Congress got involved, saying, okay, it's a little BS. So when I got the opportunity to ditch them, I did. So now I have Starlink, so I can pretty much upload anything or watch anything I want. And I'm learning some new things about it. If you've seen the opening video, if that worked, I mean, I'm watching Prepper Nation on my TV. I didn't know I could do that. So that was pretty cool. So I got the Xbox downstairs, and that pretty much opened up the world to me. So the money I'm spending on Starlink, I'm getting back by not having DirecTV. And then also being able to do the live streams here at home, which I couldn't do before. So I got the baking going. I do have plenty of pre-cut peppers. Because Mom made veggie dip. And we were going to town. Fallout 4 was one I was playing this morning. So the Fallouts and the Skyrims are mostly the ones that I like to play. I'm just not much on first-person shooters. I mean, a lot of them that are popular out there I've tried, but I just didn't care for them. The one thing I like about Skyrim and in the Fallout games is you can go off script. You can go anywhere you want. Oh, look, a cave. I wonder what's inside. That's kind of my famous thing with the Skyrim. You know, on the way to the other side of the map, you get sidetracked about 50 times. You know, you head out to go meet something at third level, and the time you get there, you're 10th. Oh yeah, it's so I don't play it a lot. It's not my need to go, but you know, I got a rainy day like this, and there's not much outdoor activities to do. I'll play 30 minutes or so. That does a trick for me. When I did get the Xbox, I told the kids 1 hour. You get 1 hour on it, each kid. And the two daughters were fine. But, hey, Runner Boy, how we doing? Good seeing you. Glad you made it. Thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. Gonna be raining like more than 20 hours a day. Yeah, we're starting to get some rain here. I'm out in Illinois. Where are you from? So we got sprinkles, not heavy rain, but we've been getting rain. I haven't checked the weather app to see if it's going to be anything of any significant value. Today it's just going to be a couple eggs and bacon, glass of Fairlife milk, of course. It's too sunny for us here. Too sunny. Must be the CO2 emissions on the sun. I find that climate tactics they use hilarious because they don't know what they're talking about. So, oh my God, we're going to die. Too much CO2. Plants need CO2. Ohio. Oh, cool. I'm in Illinois. I was just in Ohio on my way to Pittsburgh when I did the National Olympics there, National Senior Olympics. This is water. These are my water bottles. Staying hydrated is very, very important. And also the shells and vegetable scraps go into the food bucket. And the food bucket goes into the garden, compost. I did discus, and I got the bronze. Yeah, the amount of CO2 that is in the atmosphere, no one really knew this number, is 0.04%. 0.04. So 50 years ago it was 0.03, now it's 0.04. But if it gets below 0.02, plants start dying. Because plants take CO2 and they produce oxygen and they produce food for the plant through the process called photosynthesis. So this drive to change how we live, if you follow the science, doesn't make any sense. And out of that 0.04%, man, as the whole planet, is responsible for 3% of it. So 97% of it is natural, through volcanoes and other things. We contribute 3% of the 0.04%. And then the United States is probably produces about, of that 3%, they probably do 10% of it. So they want us to go all electric, which the grid don't support, and usually they have to use natural gases and oil to produce that production for 10% of 3% of 0.404%. It's just really silly. Hate to throw math at you this early in the morning. Contestants, so there were, I think, 28. And to qualify, you had to be in the top 3 of your state. So everybody that was there placed in the top 3 of their state. Well, obviously, we didn't have all 50 states show up. It was in Pittsburgh. I imagine people out west didn't bother to come. But I was extremely happy to get bronze. Pleasantly happy. Wasn't expecting to do that well, but I did put a lot of time and practice in. And it paid off. And then I have the Illinois Senior Olympics is September 17th down in Springfield, Illinois. And I'm going to compete both in discus and shot put. And last year I took gold in discus. So I guess I'm the defending champion. So I take the bacon out and let it kind of dry a little bit. And then I do my cooking in the bacon grease. So bacon grease is better for you than vegetable oils and seed oils are. Now, somebody's been giving my buddy Michael a body beatdown, grief about he was using vegetable oil. Yeah, but he eats pretty healthy everywhere else. So, and vegetable oil is not as bad as the seed oil. Seed oils are corn oil, canola oil, stuff like that. Things that they told us that were good for us. And not so much. So the peppers come right out of my garden. So I've got a really good garden with peppers going on right now. If things dry up, I got some more potatoes I need to harvest. And I'm starting to get tomatoes. Because what I'm doing is I'm picking them when they're green. And I put them in this cardboard box. You can do it also in a lunch sack. So got a nice red one now. And that'll be ready to go. Then I still have 3 that are green. So this one you can tell is already starting. Yep. So this one's already starting to change color. So when you take them out of the sun, I'll leave that one out there now because that's got a good redness to it. Mama might want to have it in her salad. And what I'm doing about every 2 or 3 days, I'm picking another green one. And the whole idea is I want to get a steady flow of ripe tomatoes before they all just turn red at the same time. So that's usually what happens. All right, what we got going there? The baby ones. Well, cherry tomatoes are good too. I didn't plant them this year. Yeah, and the reason I did track in high school, not football, is I was really lean. I was very light in high school. I wasn't the big guy I am now. I still think I should have, but I wrestled because one of the wrestlers said, "Hey, why don't you come wrestle?" Since he asked, I did. So I got the incredible edible egg. I had 2 of these in my shake this morning. 6 grams of protein, all 20 amino acids that you need. And because I will be lifting, I'm not going to eat too heavy, so just 3 eggs. That's 18 grams. 6 with the bacon is 24. There's another 44 grams of protein. Plenty of protein. Now for spices, I use sea salt. And my favorite one is what year did I graduate? 1979. I use Himalayan sea salt because it has more minerals in it that are good for you. Yeah, my senior year was 1979. So I plan to stay active. Physical activity is the key for longer life. Doesn't mean to live forever, but it does help. Because your mom was born in 66, I was born in 61. Yep. Yeah, I was born in 1961. And remind me, I put my energy drink for my workout in the freezer. Don't let me forget it. That'll be going bad. I got my milk. Got the meter up for mama. Got green peppers. I got potatoes I'll be harvesting. Do I want to make a sandwich? Take with me? Probably. Holy jack, holy pepper jack. Got ham. Got some lettuce. And fresh baked bread that I bought. I got the peppers in there for taste. I didn't put any jalapenos in there, but I do sometimes. So I'll throw one or 2 in the eggs to give it a little bit more of a zing. If you like zing, do it. So I'm going to take the homemade bread. And 2 sandwiches should be good. I bought this yesterday at Hy-Vee, which I did a little upload of. I thought it was pretty cool. I'll have to go out and get me some more lettuce tomorrow. Now, lettuce kind of got a couple things. It protects the bread if you use any condiments, like ketchup or mustard. And it also adds a little moisture into it. All right. Now, if I do decide to get up really early, then I'll do a little bit fancier breakfast. So here I got bacon, scrambled eggs, and green peppers. And while I'm waiting that to cool down, I'll set my meals for work so I don't have to use the cafeteria. Basically, this is going to be just ham. But the ham I got is doesn't have any of these, doesn't have any preservatives in it. So I try to keep away from that. Try to keep it real cheese, but the slice, but there are better cheeses than even this. Let me catch up on the reading here. $145.6, that's fine. As long as you're active. As long as you're active. I've been out of shape since I quit football. Okay. Right. So what you need to do is you need to change your habits a little bit at a time. I know some people say, well, I'm just going to reinvent myself. You're not. You're going to be successful for about 2 weeks and then you're going to give up. Right? You just really can't just reinvent yourself overnight. It takes time. So my suggestions would be is if you drink soda, give up soda. That right there will, cut your calorie intake a lot. Fast food, it's processed food and there's not much good on it. There really isn't. So yeah, that's going to work against you. Exercising. Best exercise you can do, just walk. Park further away from where you work. If you can walk to some place, you do walk. A lot of people that they get on those I'm lazier than hell. So I'm just gonna hop on the. I don't think I've got a cover for these anymore. I don't know what happened to them. I used to have covers for it. Now they're gone. Well, go to plan B with a sandwich bag. But, just start small. Go and small. If you drink soda, give up soda. Drink water instead. 2 days a week, make sure you go for a walk for at least 30 minutes. Then after you get in the habit of doing that, do it 3 days a week. Pick up some light dumbbells. Light dumbbells, you can do curls, you can do shoulder ones, you can do triceps, you can do legs. Slow and steady. Just start slow. Paradise Acres, how we doing? Good to see you. I always sing that Meatloaf song whenever I see you. In a good way. Oh no, I'm out of water. So I got more filtered water. And that's the nice thing about glass, is it can be reused over and over. I just put them in the fridge and I got cold filtered water ready for me whenever I want. I got my lunch ready to go. I'll get my oversized lunch bag. So that's my gym bag. And so I take to work. I got vitamins in here. And power cord. That probably don't need to be in there anymore. Fox Valley. Yeah, Friends of the NRA. They want me to go to some event, which I may or may not have time for. I got the food in there. I gotta remember to put my drink. I got the freezer getting cold in there. The whole idea is to go to the gym and then possibly live stream from the gym. The only problem with the gym is they have music going on. There's no one there for me to ask to turn it down. That's the one in Pontiac. That's the only bad thing about it. So let me see. Yeah, so if you don't buy it, you won't drink it. So uncivilized. Yeah. I didn't even think about toasting it. I usually kind of heat it up a little bit. Okay, there we go. So I might have to scroll up a little bit. Add a little lemon juice in so it's zippy. What do we add lemon juice into? What did I miss? Well, you're 14. So I tell you what, I started lifting when I was 13. All right, I weighed 98 pounds. It was very difficult for me to put on weight. I know people just love to hear that. I had a metabolism that just would not shut down. When I started lifting at 13, I did cross-country, track, and wrestling. In high school, I went into service. I got out of service. I worked for a living, but I still kept lifting. And it's available to everybody. So start slow. Pick one thing and do it. All right. You can always make an excuse to fail, but there's more reasons to succeed. Yeah, I think they're doing that now. I've gotten some Sunday deliveries from FedEx. All right, Cole, the best thing to do is try to hang out with people who have better health habits. See if there's a gym by where you work and join it. And then after work, go work out. And don't worry about what anybody else is doing. You're in there for yourself. There's always somebody bigger and stronger and faster in the gym. All right, most people there will be there to help you out. But there you go. YMCA is a great place to work out. I worked out the one in Peru, Illinois. I loved it. So I would start hitting the gym there. Get rid of the soda. You will find that you will feel so much better after about 3 weeks once you get that out of your system. That sugar is no good for you. At the end of the month, with just sodas, you have consumed 5 pounds of sugar. And that's just not good for you. So that's the easiest thing to do is get rid of the soda, drink water instead. If you are drinking any pre-workouts, look at the calories. All right. They got a bunch of calories in them. It means they got sugar in them. They're not doing you any good. So just start a little bit at a time. Don't expect overnight results and don't expect you to recognize the results. And if you do it for a couple of years, it will be somebody who hasn't seen you for a while that will recognize it. So thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. I appreciate it. I'm going to pack the computer up, and until I get done eating, I'm going to go to the gym. And if the music's not too loud, I'll try to live stream from there too. Wish me luck.